Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Jets. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And away we go from East Rutherford. Khalil Herbert on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw right away. And steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Okay, we're one snap in, and already this defense has potentially killed this opening drive. And remember how valuable every possession is in the NFL. Talk about setting an immediate tone by this defense.
This offense already playing from behind as they come up on this one, Brock. 2nd and long.
Here we go, set. 19 shot, set.
Fields out of the gun. And he's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with 3rd down.
What an impressive way to begin this ball game. He's got this offense reeling on the other side. I know these coordinators and QBs, they love to come out with their opening script they've perfected all week long. And this dude, he's single-handedly ripping that script up and dismantling this offense.
Angel. Here we go. 58, what's his that?
Fields now, 3rd and long. This is complete, downfield to Smith. And they're able to touch him down. That's going to bring up 4th down. And dose of the hurry up here.
No much. You got a mini basic. Why not? Chip slam.
Here we go, 4th down, it's Fields. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun. Here's Rogers. Kiss is made in close. He would not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Mitchell does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
It's second and goal.
30.
Man in motion here. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Shovel pass complete. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner. And the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, you ever run into a brick wall? No, me neither. I think we just watched it.
Empty backfield. 5 guys out wide for 3rd and long.
Here we go, son. Test. Left, right.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down.
You and I know, Kate, it's on average about 60 to 65 plays a game, somewhere between 10 and 12 third downs. And what you don't want to do is start 0 for 2 in that column.
But still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Rodgers from the gun. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Dive in, and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
side. 19.
They bring Valdez-Scantling in motion. Again, Rogers. This finds Austin complete. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. The Steelers have played to an early lead. More from MetLife coming right up. It's Steelers ball as we return for the second, and they have to be thinking points here.
Back north. .26.
Working inside the red zone. Catch made. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Mitchell. And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers take a 13-0 lead. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Boswell on to send this away. Here's Herbert on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Here we go, son. Go.
They start the drive at home. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Here we go.
Heads out on the bootleg. He's him on the quick hitter. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Here we go. 319, get to that.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. Rolling into enemy territory. Now he's past the 25. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
The field opened up, and he simply takes off. This is a reason that even the quarterbacks are timed in the 40-yard dash at the combine. Because the elite, well, they can make a big chunk run just like that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
222.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields buys time, rolling right. Taylor hit and the ball is loose. And the Steelers get to it. So they do take over after the fumble, Brock, but they're doing so in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
Hey, 626. Hey, 88. Flip it down.
First down. Here's Rodgers. Hits his running back. Has room down the left sideline. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 20-zip lead. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21.
Jets, nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Herbert on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Herbert on the return. The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10.
Here we go, son. Green 19, get out to that. Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Brings up second down.
Here we go. 331, 330. Easy. Chip slant. Get out.
Now it's Fields. And a stunning loss there, Brock. He ends up in his own end zone. That is a wild safety. So after the safety, we're going to see a free kick from the 20-yard line. He's got it. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Now Rodgers. Catch is made down the right sideline. A lot of mess on the move here. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers ballooning the first half lead even further. Going after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers continue piling onto this lead.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
On the return, the Jets take over first and 10 at their own.
Jets getting ready for this first and 10.
Here we go. 19 instruction. Go.
Fields to throw it. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. Through midfield. Works the sideline inside the 35. Touchdown, New York! The Jets fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because it only took them a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them, the guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
Ooh, you could feel the greater sense of urgency from him there, Brock, trailing on the scoreboard, and he took the initiative to convert that two-point try.
Yeah, you always need your quarterback to be able to manufacture points, but especially when you're down. He's got the license to improvise anytime. And what a confidence builder to everyone around him when your QB can make something out of nothing.
And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. All right, I'm going to need your expertise here, Brock. You don't ever really call an onside kick there on a whim, do you? That had to be pre-planned, right?
Yeah, I think that was on the table well before they scored the touchdown, but here's the problem. That group on the other side, well, they were prepared. They were ready for it. And now, well, you've added a little bit of Uncle momentum to that side.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 on the other side, Brock. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. Mitchell off the pistol give. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock. Down inside the opposing 30. Big gain, 14 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Again, this is Mitchell. We'll cobble together a yard there. Quincy Williams making the tackle.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Now they're looking to throw with Rogers. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
26.
From the red zone on 1st. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
319. Hey, 88. Back north. Hey, 88.
Rodgers throwing again on 2nd. Brought in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get more points to end a lopsided first half. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one right down the middle. The Steelers grow their lead yet again. Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
Here we go.
Now Fields. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down and 1.
Here we go, son. 319, go.
3rd and long for him here. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Here we go.
Back to throw it. And they get to him. The 4th down gamble backfires with a sack. And it's a turnover on downs inside the red zone. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. A little more than a chip shot. This is 25 yards. Boswell able to knock it through. And just before halftime, Bronx, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile till they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
35-yard line.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing here just before halftime. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Looking out of the gun. Here's Rogers. Finds him over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. The stop made that time by the rookie from Florida State. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
18, 26.
Throw here, 3rd down. Short pass brought in. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Would have been a tough 54-yard field goal, so instead they're keeping the offense out there on 4th down. They'll go for it. Rogers. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Look at that. No worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down, and that was impressive.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Will McDonald there on the tackle. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's Mitchell again. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Now Rogers on his 3rd and short. Cut near the goal line. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Mitchell is across the line for the Pittsburgh time. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers tack on 7 more to their lead.
Jets 8. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Herbert on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Return. The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Somebody got a boy, I mean, hey, somebody got a boy, I see the G, hey, boy.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, first and 10.
Hey, Ken, here we go. 331, 331. Hey, Ken. Right.
Fields out of the gun. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. No gain on first down.
You know, that's exactly how a defense should adapt as the play progresses. They blanketed everybody in coverage, but still kept all eyes on the quarterback to keep him from breaking containment. He got out for no gain. That feels like a sack for those defenders.
Quick round to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for a Jets. First down.
Hey, never mind, Monday.
First and 10 at the 30.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. Steelers have it, headed the other way. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Steelers push their lead further to start the half.
Chris Boswell on for the point after.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers continue adding on to that lead.
Jets 8. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10.
Here we go, son. Green 19, Jets, right? Sit right.
Looking to throw Fields. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the ball. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Here we go, son. Sit right.
Fields throwing here. Flushed out of the pocket. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Don't jump. Ready? Turbo, sir. Sit right.
Fields looking to throw. They set up the screen here for Hall. Works his way to the 35. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10.
Gotta be pretty good after. Gotta be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Here we go. Hey, 19 windy. Here we go. All right.
Fields throwing once more. He's got it. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Here we go.
Throwing again, it's Fields. Forced out to his right. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. Offense to the line fast. Fields now on third. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. It's incomplete. Maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
And this is caught for 2. Not going to do much against that deficit, but hey, at least a positive add-on to that touchdown.
16.
Well, the win may be lost, but their effort certainly isn't. They're going to try to get this one back after the score. And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win, but this is...
Defense is too much here. The Jets drag him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. It's going to bring up second down.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Now here's Rodgers. Connects on the crosser. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers are running them out of the building. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
61. Jets, 16. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Green.
Shotgun snap to Fields. That's complete inside the 35. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Flip to the kicker. Oh, he's running. And the big proves to be a very wrong decision. They brought him down well short of the end zone. They're going down swinging. We see here getting ready for an onside kick. And it goes out of bounds, so that's going to snuff out the spark they were trying to build on here in the 4th. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
No, this way. Jump out. Green 18. Hey, take 26. Yeah, Liz. Go to 50. Green 18.
First down throw here by Rodgers. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Back north. Get 300. Get 300.
Rodgers from the gun. Has him on a quick hitter. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. To the line and set. Here we go. First down. From the shotgun. Here's Rodgers. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers throwing 6 more on the blowout. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Fields to throw it. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And it's good for a New York first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go. Out, let's go. Blue 58, blue 58.
Throwing on first down. Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here we go. EQ. 319, good set. Set.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Trying to get that one to Arian Smith. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Here we go. 319, good. West side zip. I can't believe what I watched.
To the air on 3rd and long. Down the field. He's got Wilson. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Jets first down.
10 at the 20-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Buying some time right. Ooh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down.
All right, we'll call that one a drop. He escapes, quarterback does. He avoids taking the sack. He's also denied a gain of any kind.
Mechie hauls it in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Tonight.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And oh, he got it! Interception! Jalen Ramsey comes up with it.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
26. Look at this.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well He can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
They're going to pass it here. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 25. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Rodgers going to throw on first. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Steelers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. It's all right.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Chased out to his right. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. 2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Fields out of the gun. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
And there's our last-stand image of this game. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from New York.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch your fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a Ella, catch a plane. I probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister at with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Been stocked up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up, when it's half time she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no leg. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, love. Bushes, run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, made that. You got such a pretty face, what I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no they say it's Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah.
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Houston Texans. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go from Houston. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on.
In motion, Okonkwo. Right to the air goes Ward. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. He was looking for Chim DK that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
They bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
I understand it's third down and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on third down and you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that first down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle. Ball falls incomplete, and now it brings up fourth down.
They're going to go. It's Ward. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
No. Ow, beside. Tony.
First carry for Joe Mixon. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Second down throw for Stroud. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of LSU.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the second round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a first rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
At the 45-yard line.
On first down, it's Ward. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
47-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 2. Out of the gun, Ward. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Third and 2. Ward. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line. And it's fourth down. Here we go on fourth with Ward. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. Stroud to throw here on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Why Tony?
from the shotgun. C.J. Stroud. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. From the gun, here's Stroud. Flush to his right. And this will be caught right sideline, but no, out of bounds. The official says incomplete. Receiver could not get both feet down. And that's going to bring up fourth down.
Here we go.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's got his man complete to Dell. And he's going to have a Texans first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
26-yard line.
18. Outside.
Here's Stroud. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Houston. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
Lining up for the extra point.
Fairbanks able to add the extra point, and the Texans will take a 7-0 lead.
Titans nothing. Amy Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Now, first down throw for Ward. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
Drop 60, drop 60. 70 range, go.
Ward now on third down. Room to maneuver at the 35. A gain there of 15. First down for Tennessee.
I love the call here on 3rd and inches. Everyone, when they're looking at the running back, is anticipating you handing him the ball. He can get lost sometimes in the passing game and in the structure of the concept. In this case, the quarterback's able to find him open, and he's able to move the chains.
To the air again. Ward. Duvernay with the grab. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Here's first and 10. In motion, Okonkwo. Again, it's Ward. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Daniil Hunter in there to drop up as he registers sack number 4 on the season. From the gun, here's Ward. Back's going to be incomplete. And he'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And
he'll go down. They drop him for the sack on the final play of this first quarter. We are through one. It's the Texans who have the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
Panther 11, Panther 70, 79 Broncos.
They snap it to Ward. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So here as the quarterback, you can't take that sack. You have to understand it's fourth down. While you don't want to throw a pick, you've got to get this ball out of your hand and give one of your playmakers a chance to make a play for you and extend this drive on fourth down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the Titans' 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 2.
118. What's that?
They'll go right back to Mixon. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back. They hold it to nowhere.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
A loss of a yard. It's fourth down.
On fourth down, Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to cover.
Love the idea of going for it on fourth down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on fourth down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
Not much happening there, just a short gain.
A gain of a yard.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 9. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And look out there, upended at the line of scrimmage.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he will score! Touchdown, Texans. It's his fourth touchdown on the year. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans move out on top, 14-0. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Duvernay on the return. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Get it! COVID-19!
They'll motion the slot man right. On first and 10, Ward. Down the field, he's got his tight end Okonkwo. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Hey, south. Love it. Look the hot. Good.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And score! A pick six for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Now it's York for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Titans will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you can see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Stroud going to set up the throw. Open man, left side. He's got him. Inside the 10. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn able to add the extra point. And the Texans have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Duvernay on the return. Whoa. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Come on. Mikey, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
On first down, it's Ward. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Ward to throw again. This one downfield for Okonkwo. And he will score. King Okonkwo. Touchdown Titans. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Yeah. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
35-yard line.
On first down, it's Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9. Second and inches.
35-yard line.
Throwing is Stroud. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Houston. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Texans go up by 7. 28-21. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
On first down, Ward. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up, and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
To throw on second down is Ward. Exiting the pocket right. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
A gain of 14. And the
Shotgun snap for Ward. Quick throw, taken in, and he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
Ready? This is Cowboy 80.
Throwing again is Ward. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Here's Ward now on second down. He's going to look, for the home run ball. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
To the air again. Ward. There's Okonkwo open left side. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
And 6 at the 27-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Panther 11, Panther 11, 19, start, 79 Broncos. Check smash, check smash.
Again, it's Ward. That is caught. What a throw. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, Tennessee.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
That ball's going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Look the high, look the high. 11, 18.
Here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Pollard. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Set to kick off.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. To the left side, into the hands of Pollard. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
White, Tony.
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Go. Here we go, let's go.
On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard, sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his man complete to Dell. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Mixon. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. That's Jermaine Johnson there on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
They face second down and 7.
7-yard line.
Oh, hey. 18. What's that? 12.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll get that out to Mixon. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. First down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. And this will be incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. It's second down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. It's looking for Joe Mixon coming out of the backfield. Now it's going to be third down.
On the quick, right?
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
15 yards. And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll run with Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage with nothing more.
27-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 9.
18. What's that?
Here's Stroud. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now, Stroud. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Tony. Hey, south. Hey, uno. What's that? 18. What's that?
To throw, it's Stroud. The throw here is complete. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
It's a gain of 5.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down.
18. What's that? Buggy. Hey, uno.
is caught out wide on the RPO. And he will score again. Touchdown, Texans. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Now a big spot here for the Texans as they'll try for 2.
The Texans will line up for the
Stroud going to set up the throw, and he's into the end zone. The conversion is successful, and it's an 8-point lead here in the fourth.
Titans 28.
So after the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, the lead is 8 as they kick it away. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line.
On the jump. Cowboy 80.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and a yard. They'll put a receiver in motion right.
Ready.
Throwing, Ward. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Ward now on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
That is caught. And he will go all the way. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown Titans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a 2-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only...
And he will get into the end zone for 2, and this game is tied.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's second and a yard. They'll give this to Mixon, running right. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Give them 14 on that one. First down for Houston.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to take this lead.
Here's a give running left with Mixon. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Here we go.
Throwing is Stroud. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up third and real long.
A massive play here. Late, tie game, third down.
On the quick, right? 18. What's that?
To throw is Stroud. Looking down the field, but that ball's incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is fourth down. Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Gell. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the ties.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. And he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. 70 Lions. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now it's Ward. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. Collins. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
At the Texans' 11-yard line.
Here is second and 7. Again, it's Pollard. And the Titans are going to have first and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line. And third and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. Pollard will take this into the end zone for a Titans touchdown.
Touchdown!
York now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans will go up by 7.
Makes the score Titans 43, Texans 36.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's first down. The RPO, that one is complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the give, this is Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now, on second and long. They'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, it's Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. Second and a yard.
Brings up second and a yard at the 39-yard line.
Stroud to throw. That'll be taken. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Titans have got it.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You already are up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind, and let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory, and after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive, and he'll get about 5. Here comes second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Warriors, Packers 60, Packers.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. He'll get this out wide to Pollard. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Packers 60, Packers 60.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, Ward. And now he's got a man open deep downfield. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
York is good on the extra point. And the Titans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. They'll come up for first and 10.
Tony.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look, and they were ready, and they took him away.
On second down, Stroud. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap. Now, a big third down.
18. What's up? Hey, uno more. 11. Hey.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time, later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, fight Q-tip, I think I need. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you studio, but that's my duty. Let my see when I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, breaking way down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always headlines, the street news. Hey, baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 7 seats and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unleaded fuels. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then you I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. But I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
You're now rocking with the best. Busta Rhymes coming through from the Flip Mode Squad. Boy Scouts who I be, straight to your dome. We coming straight to your dome, bringing all you rockers to all you rap. Boy Scouts who I be, Flip Mode is the squid on. Busta Rhymes break it down like this.
Yo, which, throw my flow. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Throw them type right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your eye like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequencies through your stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. I got step up in the place and yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you feel your neck. I got you all in check. Hey, you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. Hey, yo,
Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manopon. Rolling out to Durban, Malva pudding with some prawn. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don, I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's $1 smoothie pass. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup.
Yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Hubjet, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper. Switch it up. From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we just set the law. Travel like LeBron, I'm a